Dramatic intro, mystery LiDAR reveal.
For centuries, the Amazon has guarded its secrets beneath an endless sea of green. Explorers spoke of golden cities, empires of unimaginable scale, only to be dismissed as myth and fantasy. But today, thanks to a revolutionary technology, we are seeing the truth with our own eyes. Entire cities vanished, forgotten, swallowed by the jungle are rising again. Not from stone, but from beams of light. This is the story of how LiDAR has rewritten the history of the Amazon. And with it, the story of humanity itself.
Myths of El Dorado, explorers' skepticism.
The Amazon rainforest stretching across 9 countries, covering over 2 million square miles, is often called the lungs of the earth. To outsiders, it appeared endless, impenetrable, a place too harsh for civilizations to thrive. For centuries, tales of lost cities like the fabled El Dorado circulated among explorers. Some swore they had seen stone roads, vast plazas, and monumental earthworks. But the academic world dismissed these claims. They argued the Amazon soil was too poor, its climate too harsh for large, organized societies to survive. At best, the people here were thought to live in small, scattered tribes. And yet, the whispers never faded. Indigenous oral histories spoke of vast settlements, networks of trade and powerful leaders. Were these just stories or fragments of a forgotten truth? The mystery lingered, waiting for the jungle to give up its secrets.
How LiDAR works, why it's revolutionary.
Enter LiDAR, light detection and ranging. A technology once reserved for aircraft navigation and self-driving cars, now turned toward the rainforest. Mounted on helicopters and planes, LiDAR sends out thousands of laser pulses every second. These beams cut through the dense canopy, bouncing back from the ground below. With enough data points, computers reconstruct the landscape stripped of vegetation, revealing what lies hidden beneath. Compared to traditional archaeology, slow manual excavation of small sites, LiDAR works like magic. What once took decades can now be achieved in hours. And when researchers turned LiDAR toward the Amazon, what they found stunned the world. Beneath the endless green, intricate patterns emerged, geometric structures, vast roads, raised causeways, canals, defensive walls. Not random clearings, but cities. Evidence of a sophisticated, organized society that had flourished where experts once said it was impossible.
Roads, plazas, pyramids, scale of discovery.
The first LiDAR surveys revealed a city larger than anyone had dared imagine. Enormous plazas where thousands could gather. A grid of roads, straight, precise, stretching for miles, connecting settlements like veins of an ancient superorganism. Tiered pyramids and earthen mounds rising above the landscape, echoing the grandeur of the Maya or the Inca. Archaeologists were astonished. Population estimates suggest tens, perhaps hundreds of thousands of people once lived here. Sophisticated infrastructure hinted at advanced governance and planning. This wasn't a scattered collection of villages, it was an empire. One researcher described it as like lifting a veil. What was once thought to be unbroken jungle was, in reality, a human-built landscape, carefully engineered and thriving for centuries.
Daily life, farming, trade, sustainability.
So, what was life like in this lost civilization? Imagine waking up in a bustling city carved into the heart of the jungle. farmers tended crops of maize, cassava, and exotic fruits. Nourished by fertile black soil, terra preta, engineered by the people themselves. Skilled engineers designed irrigation canals to manage flooding. Traders moved along networks of raised roads, carrying pottery, tools, and sacred objects. This society didn't conquer the rainforest, they partnered with it. Their methods of sustainable agriculture enriched the land rather than depleting it. They understood the cycles of the Amazon in ways modern science is only beginning to grasp. But then, something changed. Perhaps climate shifts disrupted harvests. Perhaps disease, carried by European explorers, swept through their numbers. Or perhaps conflict from within fractured their unity. Whatever the cause, the great cities fell silent. The jungle advanced, swallowing their memory.
Ethical issues, future expeditions.
The rediscovery of these lost cities is not just about the past, it's about the future. LiDAR is transforming archaeology worldwide. But in the Amazon, it has only just begun. Every new survey uncovers more structures, more clues, more stories waiting to be told. But there are ethical questions. How do we protect these sites from looting, exploitation, or destruction? How do we ensure indigenous communities, descendants of these very civilizations, are included in research and preservation? This is not just a scientific endeavor. It's a cultural responsibility. These discoveries remind us that history is not static, it lives beneath our feet, waiting to be uncovered. And with each pulse of LiDAR, we realize how much of humanity's story is still unwritten.
History is still hidden. Are we ready to uncover it?
The Amazon has revealed its hidden cities, and with them, a new chapter in the history of civilization. What was once dismissed as myth has proven to be real, an empire of ingenuity, resilience, and harmony with nature. As we continue to scan, to search, and to uncover, one question remains. How many more civilizations lie waiting, concealed by time, ready to rewrite our understanding of the human journey? If this discovery left you amazed, don't let the story end here. Like this video, share it with those who believe the jungle has no secrets, and subscribe for more untold histories. The past is calling. Are we ready to listen?